Nowadays, it feels like kids would choose screen time over almost anything else. You suggest going outside, but they'd rather be inside playing their video games, or you plan a family activity and they ask, "Can I bring my tablet?" For many parents, it can feel like screens have completely taken over, and it's easy to assume your child has become addicted to it. But what if that's not the real problem? What if that's not the reason they want the screens? Maybe it's simply meeting a need that nothing else is right now. And that's where I want to start because when we understand why screens are so appealing, it becomes a lot easier to help children build healthier habits. One of the biggest reasons children gravitate towards screens is simple. Screens are predictable. Every time they turn on a game, watch a video, or scroll through content, they know exactly what they're going to get. It could be entertainment or excitement, instant feedback or rewards. Compared to homework or chores or trying a new sport or even just going outside, screens ask very little while giving out a lot in return. Our brains naturally gravitate towards activities that are easy and rewarding, and kids are no exception. Another reason screens become so powerful is that they often meet an emotional need. Kids use screens to relax or escape stress from school, to avoid being bored, to connect with their friends, or feel successful. If we simply remove the screens without replacing it with what it was providing, we're likely to end up with arguments instead of lasting change. And this is why taking away a device often works only temporarily. The screen disappears, but the need underneath doesn't. Eventually, kids go right back to the behavior because nothing else has filled that gap. So instead of asking, "How do I get my kid off the screens?" try asking, "What is my child getting from the screens that they're not getting somewhere else?" The question can change everything. Maybe it's connection, maybe it's they don't have activities that they genuinely enjoy. Maybe screens have simply become the easiest option. And once you understand the need, you can begin offering alternatives that actually compete with the screen. Another mistake that parents often make is trying to replace screens with activities their kids don't enjoy. We're going for a walk, go outside, go play, and those aren't bad suggestions, but they don't match your child's interests. They're not going to be motivating. Instead, think about activities that create a similar feeling. So if your kid loves competition, maybe it's playing basketball. If they love creativity, maybe it's art or music. If they love achievement, look for activities where they can improve and see their progress. So the goal isn't just reducing screen time. The goal is increasing real life experiences that feel rewarding. One thing I encourage families to avoid is making every conversation about screens a battle. Children are much more likely to cooperate when they feel included in creating that plan. So ask questions. What do you enjoy about your game? What do you wish we did more as a family? If you could learn one new skill this year, what would it be? These conversations will build that ownership, and ownership creates much more lasting change compared to just constant reminders. Finally, remember this: screens are not necessarily the enemy. Technology is part of our modern life. The goal is raising children who use screens, not never use screens, but we want to raise them in a way where there's a healthy balance of the use. Children know that fun, connection, confidence, and accomplishments can all happen away from screens, are going to be less likely to really attach to them. Those experiences are what create lifelong health. At Neurogi, we help families build healthier habits by focusing on root causes behind behaviors, not just the behaviors themselves. If your family could use that support figuring it out, Neurogi offers a free trial so you can experience our approach before fully committing. Go to Neurogi.com to check out the free trial. And in the meantime, comment and let me know what's the biggest challenge for balancing screen time in your home. Maybe we can help.